welcome. Welcome. Can you feel the difference? We're here. Welcome. Who can feel the difference? Just show hands. All right, we're here. Here we are. Cha. So let's give a huge round of applause to Dr. Lord James, right? Yo, who's going to tell us about the memory of the future and a vision of Future Festival 2.0. Give him a big applause. What's on? While he's walking up, give it to him as he walks up. Let's go. Let's bring it up. Let's raise it up, man. Hello, yo, bring it up. There. Now we're going. Now we're now we're talking. Okay.
I thought it was going to be at the end. And I would have time to think about it. Stay here. So Marc has already planted a few seeds, but yeah, it's the end of a chapter, but not the whole story. And so we are already imagining a festival 2.0. We even played with a couple of names last night. Marc came up with the idea of The Journey, but we'll see. The Journey. So we don't know much yet, but what we do know is that there'll be some continuation and some discontinuity. So we really want to reach a wider audience and go bigger. Make it more accessible. In fact, the sort of goal that I felt inside myself yesterday was really something that you could really invite a lot of people to, without worrying too much. Oh my God, I don't know if they'll manage that. It doesn't mean a sacrifice of depth, but somehow something like what happens here meets Burning Man, meets what you said, leading by being. That's a process that we at Quinks take people through. So it's a festival, but how can we take a large group of people through a process? And not be supermarket festival or congress where you just pick and choose. That's no good. There's no magic in that. And there'll be all sorts of changes. We want to find different ways to bring the Dharma that is much more accessible or easier for people to understand. We want to have more music. We're playing with ideas of inviting, asking one or two maybe big bands or famous musicians. All sorts of ideas are pouring through us. And it's very exciting because it's, this proton and this electron, if I've got it the right way around, will be meeting and merging. It'll be a whole new synergy and a whole new emergence. And we hope to involve lots of people, but it's going to kind of start here, and with Matti too. Neutron. Okay, neutron, yeah. Anyway, one of those nice things you saw on that video clip, and it's really exciting. I feel personally that my life has been building up to this. And our together life has been building up to this. I would say we've been paving the way. And the other changes too, we probably won't do it in the summer. We're thinking of doing it in early spring, something like that, because there are so many festivals in the summer. So it's great. Everything's open.
Who's the proton and the electron? That's a very important issue.
Maybe we should ask them. Which do you think is the proton and which is the electron?
Well, we'll have to think about that. Yo, there's a big, big hand for James, everybody. Right? Yay. Matti, James, yay. And I just want to say one thing just into that, which is that in life, it's about staying in. And James and I met in 2015, and I'm not gonna give a talk on our journey, but we've had an incredible journey, right, in multiple levels, and we've stayed in and deepened and deepened and deepened and deepened. And there's always a place to exit. Right? It's easy to exit, but to stay in and deepen, right? I mean, so that we're here is a great, great joy. And our lives actually have, right, been leading. That's going to be a great and wonderful and wondrous and gorgeous, right, unfolding. So just wildly exciting. I won't add anything to James, but he gave a fragrance of a memory of the future, right? A fragrance of a memory of the future. And what we're going to do to also allow that to happen is we're going to both broaden and go inside at the same time. We're going to make two movements. So on the one hand, I'll just use the name that we played with last night. It's not a definitive name, but just this name kind of occurred called The Journey, right? The Journey, right? I'm not exactly sure what that sounds like, but I'd go, right? The Journey. Would you go to The Journey? Who would go to The Journey? Just a show of hands. Okay, some people would go to The Journey. Okay, so whatever. So, but it's that. It's this Festival 2.0, whatever it's called. And then at the same time, right, we want to take this gorgeous, beautiful creation, right? Where's Shahati? Where's Shahati? There you are, right? Lirazi, right? This gorgeous creation of the Festival of Love, which we call Mystery School, and really name it explicitly as Mystery School, that's really what it is, and do Mystery School in the summer, right? And Mystery School in the summer, as we've been kind of alluding to all week, will not be festival. So it's not that there's two festivals. It won't be festival. Essentially, in Mystery School, we're gonna do Dharma, right? That's basically what we're gonna do. We're gonna do Dharma. We're gonna go all the way inside in Dharma. We'll dance at night, right? That's it. Dharma, dance, and body. Dharma, dance, and body, right? An hour and a half, little dance, eat, more Dharma, right? And we'll gather around some big, huge table someplace. Maybe it'll be here, maybe it'll be there, right? In other words, but it's kind of like, think about Gurdjieff goes to Paris. Is how Shahati said it. It's how Gurdjieff used to do it. So think about Unique Self Symphony comes to Brussels, right? Or Corsica, right? Or Florence, right? Or wherever it gathers, right? Or Utrecht, right? Or Belgium, right? Just wherever it lands, right? It's coming to that place. And it, in some sense, it's not going to be, it'll be very, very, we'll go real deep. We won't, though, have a team spending a year kind of doing the brilliant, stunning, magnificent, right, artistic creation and work that Shahati and Claire, right, and, did with so many other people, right, over the last decade. Meaning we're going to pick a place saying, this is where it is. Lots of little inns, nearby, right? When it's time to eat, we all go out to the local pub and, right, get food for lunch. We come back, right? So we're going to kind of take off, right, kind of, if you will, the organizational component and just gather, doing Mystery School with, lots of water and lots of wine, because you can't have Mystery Schools without lots of water and lots of wine. So can you everyone distinguish clearly, easily, the image of these two? That's what we're talking about. We were talking with the three of us last night. You can kind of just feel, we want to just feel the image, right? The Journey, whatever the name is, but Festival 2.0, The Journey, that's one beautiful, gorgeous, right, unfolding. And right, Mystery School, and those are very distinct,